This is Las Meninas Project 2, and this is the idea of real and reflected. So, I did think it was kind of like a brief, and I kind of wish they talked more in that TED Talk, only because, like, I saw some different perspectives, and I wish they would kind of talk more about each specific part, but I understood it. So, first off, like, the ideal and the real and the reflected, I fear, like, when the speaker introduced, like, yes, the different aspects, like maybe the foot on the dog and all the different characters and what they were doing and how something may seem not as like what it's actually supposed to be like in real time, but also like the introduction of how like the Spanish Empire at the time was on a decline during this painting. So that kind of tells you, like, in the painting, you don't necessarily can tell that. You can't see that off of everything, like maybe in the little details, but you can tell that that's kind of what the real, like I don't know how to explain this. You have the ideal, right? And so the girl, the ideal, she was shining bright. That's kind of what the ideal is, what you want it to be, what you kind of want life to be. It's the girl shining the air. That's what the ideal is. Everything to seem great. Then the real is what's actually going on. The person said in the TED Talk person, they were talking about how like the person in the back that was not escaping, but leaving the room was the real. So like really it's a boring scene. So they were leaving, and really the Spanish Empire at that time was not doing too hot. So the real is that nothing was actually going too well. And the reflected was like the king and queen in the painting. So then how they were in the mirror reflected, that's the reflected. And that can be, I feel, interpreted many different ways. The reflected of like what used to be, and that the ideal is now on the rise since she's the heir, or like the reflected, like saying like the past technically, or like the reflected of what's actually happening. Because in a mirror, it's not like you're seeing something different. You're seeing what's actually happening in real time. So yes, in the reflection, they were obscured a little bit. Like you couldn't actually tell how old they were, or like the actual physical toll of everything, emotional toll and things like that. But it's supposed to like reflect kind of a little bit of the real, what you see in a mirror. So that one's kind of open ended. But I think it could also be like a reflection of the past. But that's kind of what I think. So yeah, it was a new little interesting outlook on Las Meninas, this video. So yeah.